The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't wanna miss it. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so alive.
First, the headlines. Atiku Abubakar criticizes government age limits on exams. NNPC launches Vision First program for community health in Lagos. Johannes Rupert overtakes Aliko Dangote as African richest person. US donates Genius vaccine to Nigeria to combat infectious diseases. Whistleblowing policy in Nigeria, Edon solicits support. The news in details. Atiku Abubakar, the 2023 PDP presidential candidate, has spoken out against the federal government under President Bola Tinubu's administration for imposing an 18-year age limit on NECO and WAEC exams. He called this restriction unreasonable and a hindrance to scholarships. The Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Mamman, announced the ban that prevents individuals below 18 years from taking the NECO and WAEC exam during an appearance on Channel Television's Sunday political program. Atiku expressed his disapproval of this policy on his verified Facebook page, deeming it as an outdated and controversial. He criticized the government's stance and called for widespread condemnation amongst those who value intellectual freedom and educational accessibility. The former vice president argued that the education regulations set by the government infringe on the role of subnational governments and impede scholarship opportunities. He emphasized the need for individual states to establish their educational law and regulation, citing it as the more effective global standard. Atiku highlighted the importance of supporting gifted students and providing scholarship based on merit, regardless of their age. He urged for a shift in policy towards recognizing and fostering academic talent rather than imposing age restriction, hindering educational opportunities. Atiku Abubakar is the founder and the owner of American University in Yola, Adamawa State, his hometown. Moving on, the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) Limited has introduced the third edition of its Vision First program in Ilaje community in Bariga, local government of Lagos State, to enhance community health and well-being. This initiative, part of NNPC community-focused healthcare outreach, aims to offer free eye care and general healthcare service to more than 1,000 people in the area. The Vision First program, a collaboration between NNPC Limited and SNEVCO under the Production Sharing Contract (PSC), underscores the corporation's dedication to its host community. Since its inception, the program has positively impacted over 1,853 individuals through free eye care services. The recent edition in Lagos, which kicked off in 2023, has already screened 2,000 individuals, provided 1,199 prescription glasses, administered medication to 1,310 beneficiaries, facilitated successful procedures for 189 people. Mr. Balawuntu, Chief Upstream Investment Officer of NNPC Upstream Investment Management Services, emphasized the program's goal of eliminating preventable vision issues and providing clarity and brighter future through eye screening, corrective lenses, surgeries, and general healthcare services. Attendees were encouraged to prioritize their vision health through regular checkups, healthy eating habits, and sufficient rest to safeguard their eyesight for a better tomorrow. The Vision First program aligns with the broader objectives of NNPC Limited under the leadership of Malam Mela Kyari. committed to making a positive impact in host community. Mrs. Bumi Lawan, representing NNPC at the event, highlighted the program's collaborative spirit and its significance in giving back to the community served by NNPC Limited. On the African scene, a big change has happened at the top of African wealthy individuals as Johan Rupert, the chairman of Richmond, has now become the continent's richest person with a fortune of 14.3 billion, surpassing Aliko Dangote, who is the chairman of Dangote Industries Limited. Rupert's wealth has risen to 14.3 billion, while Dangote fortune has shrunk to 13.4 billion, as per the latest data from the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Rupert saw a significant 1.87 billion increase in his wealth so far this year, whereas Dangote fortune has decreased by $1.69 billion. Johan Rupert acknowledged this change by stating that Africa's wealth landscape is always changing, showcasing the dynamic nature of the continent's economy. The reduction in Dangote's net worth has mostly been linked to Nigeria's tough economic condition, where his businesses are mainly located. The challenging microeconomic environment in Nigeria since President Bola Tinubu took over office in 2023 has affected the operations of Dangote Group. Aliko Dangote mentioned that the decrease in their net worth is a temporary setback, and they are still focused on their expansion plan despite the current challenges. The United States has given Nigerians 10,000 doses of Jynneos vaccine, which is approved by the Food and Drug Administration for preventing smallpox and a related disease in adults at risk of infection. During the vaccine handover in Abuja, Professor Mohammed Ate, the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, expressed thanks to the U.S. government for the generous donations. Represented by the ministry's permanent secretary, Daju Kachulum, Pate highlights the federal government's dedication to enhancing the health of Nigerians. He emphasized the importance of the ongoing cooperative and collaboration, stating that the vaccine would be a valuable addition to the country's health resources. Pate recognized hard work of health leaders like the coordinating minister and Dr. Tunje Alausa, the Minister of State for Health, in driving positive changes in health sector. He welcomed the donation of 10,000 doses and looked forward to continued support, extending gratitude to development partners such as USAID, PEPFAR, WHO, UNICEF, and other UN agencies. In conclusion, Pate expressed gratitude for the assistance in addressing public health challenges in Nigeria, recognizing the need to combat various diseases due to the country's large population. Also, the Minister of Finance, Wale Edum, shared important information on Wednesday, the 28th of August, 2024, during a meeting about the whistleblowing policy in Nigeria. He said that the federal government wants the help of Nigerians to make this policy work better, from transparency to accountability. It mentioned that the policy includes ways to protect those who report issues, and it is the government's responsibility to support these whistleblowers. He emphasized that people who are brave and willing to speak up for the public will be protected. He also stated that a successful whistleblowing policy requires receiving valid reports, investigating them carefully, and taking necessary action to follow the law. The policy is part of the government's plan to ensure that the public institutions act honestly and are accountable to Nigerians. It empowers citizens to honestly watch one another. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The Papyrus.